morning and welcome to my Wednesday. It's about 10 past 10. Believe it or not, I've been awake since 6:30 and I've been up since about 10 past 7. I gave up trying to get back to sleep. I'm at my boyfriend's place. It's a bit dark in the kitchen at the moment. I don't have the light on, but this is where I am. So the reason I'm here is because last night I had a rehearsal with our little pub trio because we've got a gig coming up later this week. So that's why I've ended up here. So yeah, spending the day here. My boyfriend is out working, but he'll be back, I don't know, in an hour or something like that. But I've got lots to do. I've got lots of, well, I had lots of editing. I've been beavering away at it this morning, so I'm just sorting out the vlog for tonight now. It's just uploading. I'm waiting for it to finish its bits and bobs. That's why I've just taken a minute to come down and talk to you now. Now, speaking of talking to you, comments. I'm not as good at keeping up with my comments as I was. As the channel has grown, it's become more and more of a time user up, shall we say. There's nothing nicer than sitting down with a cup of coffee and going through all my comments and answering every single one. It's very enjoyable. It's like, you know, going on Facebook for ages and just losing yourself in there for ages, or Instagram or something. It's very pleasurable and enjoyable for me to do it. However, now the channel's at this sort of size, I've got over 1,600 videos on there, and the old ones are still getting comments, the new ones are getting comments. Comments are being added to other comments that are all on there, and it's just, I have to just not do them all, basically, or all my vlog content will be me saying I sat down for an hour or two as doing my comments today. Apologies, basically. Apologies for not always answering your comments, and apologies going forward for not answering your comments all the time. It's a funny thing because I'm kind of in between. You know, I'm not a massive channel where there's just no question of answering the comments. I think for the really massive ones, it's almost a case of just don't even try. You can only do such a small fraction. It's like too overwhelming for them to even contemplate doing any. But for a smaller channel like mine historically has mostly been, it's easy to do all of them. You know, you just sit down for 20 minutes a day and you've done them all, you know. And I'm the same with DMs as well. The thing is, it's because it's not endless, there is a finite amount, but it's just one of those things. It's like going on Facebook, you know, you can just lose hours doing it, and then I would have no vlog content because all I'd be doing is sitting going through comments. And you know, it makes it difficult for me to keep up with the real life connections that I have with family and friends as well. So yeah, that was a long-winded apology for not always answering all my comments, and DMs as well. I've got DMs stacked up as well. So anyway, apologies for not answering everything. I think I've said that about 20 times. I'm just finishing off some cold coffee. I'm going to get myself some breakfast and get back on now and get back to sorting the vlog up for tonight. Oh, and another thing about comments that I meant to say. For YouTubers, once the channels get past sort of the initial stages, you start getting these really horrible mean comments. There's not many because 99.9% of comments are very positive, and you get a good, happy, emotional feeling when you read them. They're affirming, you know, and they're interesting, and quite often they're very relevant to the topic of the video and very, very helpful for the other viewers to go down and read. They might be extending, they're providing more information on topics covered in my narrative thread. So because, yeah, I really appreciate them. I really, really appreciate them. And I want other people to be able to see them. But sometimes, and it's usually every day now, you know, I get one or two horrible comments, you know, just stuff like, your skin looks so disgusting, please stand back from the camera because you're an older person, you know, and your skin is disgusting. Just horrible things. People, it doesn't matter what you do, somebody's gonna have a go at you about it, your lifestyle choices. It's a bit bullying. So it kind of gets to the point like you dread opening your comment section, because even though most of them are gonna be lovely, you're going to get that one and it's like a hand coming out of the screen and slapping you around the face, and it can leave you feeling shocked and sort of like away with the fairies, you know, for a while. It's distracting. You feel a sense of physical shock when you get really nasty ones. I don't always want to go into my comments because I'm bracing for impact every time I open them now at this point. So I don't know why people, well, I do know why people do it. It's because they're in an emotionally fragile place themselves, and they just know that if they give a nasty criticism to somebody, it can make them feel elevated compared to that person, and it gives them a bit of a temporary happiness boost. So I know why they're doing it, but when you're on the receiving end almost every single day, it's not nice. It's not nice to know that somebody, another person out there, is feeling spiteful towards you and they want to intentionally hurt you, make you feel shocked and upset. and ruin your day, basically, and stop you being able to concentrate on what you need to do. And yeah, I just thought I'd mention that as well. So I think a lot of YouTubers probably do back off from their comments after their channel reaches a certain point, just because of those one or two nasty pasties that ruin it for everybody else. My boyfriend was saying to me the other day, well, can't you just disable the comments? But, you know, as I was saying, people leave really, really valuable comments and they can communicate with each other in the comments section. And you know you've all got a lot in common if you all relate to the values of this channel. So it is a community. So, no, I don't want to lose my comments, but they can be a big source of, like, anxiety and stress. Right, anyway, I'm going to go have breakfast and get on with my day. 10:41, the vlog is up, breakfast eaten, washed and dressed. Now I'm doing admin task number 1, which is sorting out a set list for a gig I've got coming up, and I'm going to distribute it to everybody that wants it. Oh, done it. I've done it. I've done my dusky jobs. I need to practice flute, of course. I need to find out if the neighbour's in or not. If the neighbour's not in, I can practice in this room. If she is in, she might be having a sleep because she can work nights sometimes, so I have to go in another room. So the neighbour's in. I'm going in here, which is a lovely little room anyway. It's a lovely room to practice in. The acoustics in my boyfriend's place are so much nicer than mine. So it's going to be home from home. I've brought my metronome with me. I have a little travelling metronome there. I've got my flute. I've got that out. I'm just getting everything set up so that once the kettle's boiled and I've got a cup of tea made, I'll bring it up and I'll just start. Got my scales and exercises book. Here we are. I'll get that with the right page open on the stand so I can just start immediately. I have tea, life is good in that respect. What's not so good is when I was looking in the bathroom mirror earlier, my boyfriend has got a mirror that magnifies a lot, and I happened to look at my tooth, this one here, and I've known there's been a vertical crack in it for a while, but I think at the top of the vertical crack there's a little indent chip now, and I'm sure that wasn't there the other day. When you're a flute player, you don't want to lose your front teeth. There's just no question that I would have to fork out for a screw-in replacement if I lost that tooth, because otherwise, bye-bye flute playing, bye-bye livelihood, bye-bye my life. My life is my flute, you know. So, no, it sounds a bit dramatic, you know, but it means a lot to me. So, I'm thinking, oh gosh, can I justify spending on a bathroom if I need to replace a tooth? I might need to think about it for a day or two and maybe ring the dentist up and get them to have another look, but I only just went. I wonder if this came since the dentist or because it's actually so tiny you won't see it, but in the magnifying mirror you can see it. So I'm just wondering if it's been there for ages and I've just not seen it and it's fine and it's not going anywhere. I think eventually it'll go though. Anyway, I'm going to do my scales. Empty cup, long since empty. It's an hour and 15 minutes later now. My boyfriend has popped his head in, said hello, and gone to work in the office. I said, in 15 minutes I will make a cup of tea and I'll bring you one. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm actually really hungry, but I don't want to stop for lunch, so I'm going to eat a banana and some crisps. And then go back and do another stint before getting lunch ready. Right, what's in here then? Ooh. Pom bears. Monster Munch. Oh, yeah. It's not pickled onion flavour, but, you know, we'll live. I would eat the nuts, but I'm not sure they won't make me slightly wheezy for my next stint of practice, and I just don't want that. These bananas are very small, so I'm going to eat 2. I'm starving. I've really worked up an appetite. What time is it? It's 12:30, so... yeah, I suppose I did wake up early. Oh, my stomach did a big rumble then. That's not good, is it? I think it burns off a lot of calories playing the flute. I ought to look it up, really. I've had a monstrous munch on the Monster Munch and I'm feeling a lot more human. I've made the tea. I'm going to go and deliver his to his lordship and I'm going to get back up and do another hour or so before getting lunch on. I've just finished my second hour of technical exercises on the flute today. I'm upping it. I'm trying to anyway because I do thoroughly, absolutely believe it's going to make a massive difference. I need to stop and cook some lunch. I found this. It's always a bit of a mystery tour going through my boyfriend's cupboards, but I found these things. So I'm going to do a kind of spaghetti type thing. Those are actually noodles, but never mind, same thing, almost. I found a Lloyd Grossman tomato and basil sauce, so I thought, oh, all right then, see what I can come up with sometime later. And this is what I've got going on. Here's my Lloyd Grossman thingy with chickpeas bubbling away. It's more or less cooked. Oh, I'm giving myself a cough because of the chilies. And in here we've got noodles, which apparently take 5 to 6 minutes, and they should be done any time now. There it is in the bowls. My boyfriend has lost the plot. Look, I made a mistake. I just happened to mention about two little lowly weevils sauntering casually past, one on the breadboard. Where's the other one? In the noodle packet. Just, I picked it out. I went through every noodle strand by hand, made sure there was no more. And now he's freaking out. He's getting rid of everything in the cupboard. To be fair, the majority of them were around 4 years out of date.
Don't say that. They're 4 years. Really? 4 years?
Yeah. Well, some of them.
Oh, yeah. Just shows they don't really cook.
Oh, look. 2014. Activate 2004. I rest my case.
Right.
I don't know if the focus picked that up, but January 2020. Coriander seeds.
You'll get some comments with that.
Oh, it's 2025. That one was alright.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah. Anyway, he's gone mad. He's supposed to be busy, right? With loads of things that he needs to do, but he's just freaking out now because he thinks there's weevils in the cupboard. There probably are. They don't know anybody.
They do it. They're weevils.
No, they just casually saunter past, that's all.
Weevil stew, anyone?
Well, you've probably eaten a few in your time.
No,
right, I need to go and do some work. You're distracting me.
That's the whole thing. The point.
Yeah, but you eat meat. You eat whole cows.
Well, not whole cows.
Well, you probably have, collectively over your lifetime. Anyway, right, I'm going. You're losing the plot, you are. I'm off. It's about 3:30 now. My boyfriend has officially lost the plot. I said I'm going upstairs to practice. I'm getting away from this madness. The frenzied cupboard attack. He's wiped it all down clean. Right, I'm going to do at least another hour, and I'm going to do repertoire this time. Okay, bit of a time hop between now and the last shot. So it is now 5 o'clock. I've done another hour of practice. And also 20 minutes for singing warm-up because I've got to do some singing this weekend at a gig, so getting back into that again, just for now. Need to pack my stuff up. We're supposed to be leaving now, but there's no sign of him, so he's probably got caught up with something in the office. But I think might go and see how he's getting on before I start packing up. Oh, I think I hear him coming in. I've come out for walkies. This is my worst vlogging camera ever. It's not very good in selfie mode. I don't know, it puts blotches on my face. It's better if I hold it out a bit. Yes, it's 6-ish, 6:10, something like that. I got home and I just thought, right, I've hardly walked today. My step count is down again. So I've come out for a walk. I just thought it's probably gonna rain. So I've only brought my waterproof camera, but it's actually not raining. So I could have brought the other one, but never mind. Anyway, yeah, just trying to get a bit of fitness in after a very, not sedentary day, because playing the flute is actually quite strenuous, but you are kind of on one spot more or less. I'm back. The plant babies survived again. I'm not going to put them out now. I'll be bringing them back in again shortly. Food-wise, I was out walking. I thought, I'm blinking starving. I don't really want to cook dinner, and my supplies are dwindling. Then I remembered the reduced to clear lasagna. So got that in the microwave. That'll be ready in about 9 minutes. I've got a busy weekend coming up. Tomorrow for me right now, as I'm filming this, it's Thursday, so I'll be filming my shopping vlog for the Shop with Imo channel tomorrow. But then Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I've got gigs. So pleased about that. So there will be 3 gig vlogs coming up on this channel, and I don't know about the one after that. We'll just have to see. But anyway, next thing I do after eating that is edit this video, so I need to finish it. But thank you so much for watching it. Do feel free to give it a like if you happen to like it, and if you would like to help support this channel and help it to grow, the likes help that. And also I'll put a playlist here, as I always do, of more videos from me in case you'd like to watch more videos from my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!